morning, Kyle.
Hi.
How are you feeling this morning?
Not too bad.
Good. Who do you have with you today?
This is my wife, Shy. I call her Shy Shy.
Hi, Shy. I'm Lori Beth. I'm Kyle's nurse today.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, too. I brought by some information for the two of you. This is something we do with all of our patients who have leukemia or lymphoma, even if it's a new diagnosis or if you've been going through treatment already for several months. I'm just going to put this checklist on the board here so that we can discuss some of these topics while you're here with us.
Is it necessary? I mean, this is our last one, so I don't really see the need to have to go through this stuff.
Well, have you received this checklist before?
I mean, maybe we have enough paperwork to fill a whole bookcase from this place.
Yeah, I understand we give you quite a bit of information.
Yeah, it's...
Well, actually, I would like to keep this up here because several of the topics we have at the top here are some of our expectations during your stay here, Kyle. And then the rest of the topics here at the bottom are some more things that you can choose to talk about if you'd like at a later date. But for now, why don't we just start with the expectations we have while you're here. For starters, I see that you've urinated in the urinal, and I appreciate that. I'll dump this as soon as we're done talking here.
I can do it. I've already dumped like maybe 3 of these, so...
And I went once in the toilet too.
Okay, so actually going forward, we would appreciate it if you would use the urinal every time you have to go to the bathroom, because we're giving you so much IV fluids and you're drinking so much water. We want to make sure that everything you're taking in is coming out, because it's one of the side effects of the chemo that you'll retain fluid, and we want to be sure that doesn't happen. If it does happen, that we treat it as soon as possible.
I already took those little plastic things out of the toilet already, though, because I had to use the bathroom too, so... Do we just like replace those, or do I take them on and off after every time I go to the bathroom, or?
So actually, we have a bathroom for visitors down the hall that we would prefer you use, because as Kyle continues, I know it's inconvenient, but as Kyle continues to get treatment, he's going to be at risk for infections, so it's really for his safety that he's the only one using that bathroom. And we want those hats in the toilet because we do want to visualize every time he has a bowel movement.
Okay.
I know that can be uncomfortable,
Yeah.
but again, it's one of the side effects of chemo that you might have changes, and we want to be sure that everything is staying stable, and if you're having any side effects, that we treat it as soon as possible.
There's no way you're going to be able to poop in a bucket.
If you want to see it, you'll get my best.
We do just want the first one. After that, we can take the hat out if everything looks normal, and we'll go from there. I just want you to let me know every time you have a bowel movement, so
Okay.
that we can give you credit in the computer.
Alright.
Okay, so we'll continue to talk about the rest of these expectations today. But when you guys have time, I want you to just look over some of these topics and let me know if you have any questions, and we can discuss these.
Well, one thing right off the bat is the palliative thing. I mean, we're planning on, we're on the plan to survive, so we don't really need palliative help.
He's not dying, and I don't want you guys to treat him like he's dying, so you can just cross that one out. We don't need to talk about that.
Well, it sounds to me like you might be mixing up the terms palliative and hospice.
Yeah, they're the same.
Actually, there are two different terms. Hospice, as you're suggesting, is more geared towards patients who are at the end of life and are finished receiving treatment. However, palliative care is a larger umbrella of care that encompasses any patients with any type of side effects that need treatment. So pain, nausea, changes in your appetite, changes in energy level, anything like that. Palliative has services and help that they can offer you for those symptoms.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
We've actually got a little brochure in this packet here about our palliative care department. So you can have a look at that. They have some more resources and some phone numbers there that you can reach out to. We can discuss that.
So this doesn't mean that you're dying, if they just help manage your symptoms.
That's right.
Alright, well, we'll look into it and...
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'll leave this packet here for you guys now.
Okay.
We can continue to discuss all these topics while you're here over the next few weeks.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm just ready to get done with this whole thing. I don't...
Okay. Yeah, I'm good right now.
Yeah.
I understand. We don't have to talk about anything now. I'll leave you guys now, and we can always talk about things later. So just
Alright.
let me know if you have any questions.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.